Okay. So yes. So why choose us? So you know, myself Divakar, I have 10 plus years of experience in IT asset management. I have worked on ham, SAM, IT procurement, vendor management, uh, every part of ham and SAM ITAM, including ServiceNow. I have worked on multiple other tools. I've worked for TCS. I've worked on GPS. Um, yeah, I've worked on Cherwell asset management and other tools also. Um, so I practically work day in day out. So I know what it is required. I take interviews. I hire people for my company. So I know what is exactly required uh, at the interview standpoint and also on the operational standpoint. So what daily activities needs to be done, and how to achieve your goal, anything, your compliance percentage, your refresh goal, or your disposal, or your reclamation on terms of software. So compliant, anything and everything. So how to do it in a better way with the best practices. So yeah, so I know these things. So I work in, I use these things day in day out. So it will be helpful so that you can learn more about these things practically, rather than if you go to some other training institute, they will be a trainer so who might be worked on ham and sam 5 years or 10 years before. So he might be a trainer for like 10 years or 5 years. So he may not know what exactly is required now, because like today things are changing. ServiceNow is integrated with AI. We have agentic AI. uh, uh, we have multiple AI tools integrated with ServiceNow, and things are changing. So things are evolving. So you need to be in current. So you learn in Australia instance in ServiceNow Australia version. So things will be current, and it will be helpful for you. And yes, my batch usually will be very less in number. So I don't add much people. Like I usually keep it in single digit, so that like everyone will have a space to ask questions to get their queries answered. I will also need to complete these courses on the scheduled time. So if I tried that, I added more people. What happened then? Everyone haven't got the chance to ask question. So class time was over, and so it took me another week to extend the class to just address the queries. So I don't want that to happen. I want everything to be scheduled and completed in a specific schedule. So one out of our Saturday Sunday, so it will be 8 days, so 4 weeks. um, that's more than enough time to learn what is ham sam uh, based on your requirement. uh, yeah, after this course you can also write give CAS ham sam certification. So everything in the ServiceNow syllabus we will cover for whole ham and sam. So you can easily give ham and sam and get it cleared. If you need any assistance, we can also help you out. Okay, this is about me, and DS Training Academy. And yes, we'll start with the demo. I have few options for you to choose, like what a topic I want to take on this demo. So if anyone want to suggest, we can go with the topic, or I can randomly choose it.
Can we go with discovery and normalization? Divakar?
Okay, sure, Arun.
And I would
Okay,
suggest on the license workbench and reconciliation.
okay, okay, okay. Okay. Any ideas for ham? We'll cover one topic from ham at least. Okay, I'll choose that. Okay, we'll start with Sam now. Uh, I try to cover both the topics like as soon as possible. So we'll go very quickly. You can able to see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay then. So this is software asset workspace, as like most people know. Like yeah. So first discovery and normalization. Yeah. Okay. So how discovery works? What is discovery? So every organization will have multiple endpoints like laptops, hardware, switch servers, switches, desktops, whatever the devices may be. So every device will be will have an discovery tool to it attached. Like few company use SCCM, few company use ACC, few company use ServiceNow Discovery, that agentless through Mitserver. We have Tanium, we have Landsweeper, we have multiple other tools called discovery tools. So these are discovery tools. Just a minute. Uh, some. Discovery. Okay. Okay. So this is okay. This is okay. So discovery. So ServiceNow has its own discovery. It's agentless discovery. It's work basis on IP. So every company will have a specific set of IP range. So ServiceNow developer or ITOM administrator need to configure meet server and these things. So once everything is set uh, with a given IP, ServiceNow will automatically send the probe. So it's called probe to all the devices in your office or in your network. So it will come back with the details of multiple details, like who's the user using it, what are the application run on those PC. So for example, so these are the list of applications installed on my laptop. So these all these data will be given back to ServiceNow through the discovery tools to CMDB. So and also in ServiceNow we have the install table. So all these data will be given to install table and also for discovery model. So I'll show you what is discovery model, what is install table. So this is how these discovery data comes to ServiceNow. So discovery has 4 phases. So first is scanning, classification, identification, and exploration. So scanning is like, as I said, mid server will send a probe to a specific IP range, so that like it will determine like what are the devices, like how many devices are there, and then it classifies based on the response from the probe. So it classifies whether it's a CA class. It's classify the CA class or asset type, whether it's a server or a Linux machine or a network device or a end user computing device like a laptop. These kind of once classification is done, then it try to run an IRE rule. So IRE rule prevent duplicate CAs. So every time as a discovery sends a probe and it discovered the it you usually discover the same device, right? Like let's say your company has 1,000 laptops. So every day or every week once a discovery run, so all only those 1,000 devices will report to the your CMDB or your service now. So it may create like every time if it create a new CI, it may create a duplicate CI. To prevent it, we have a IRE rule. So IRE will uh, check whether the CI need to be created or whether if existing CI is available, these kind of things, and check it, and it will just update the CI, or if required, if there is no CI, it will create a CI. So these things will comes under identification, and then once it's created, um, then it will go to exploration phase. So it will explore more things about the CI. And identification phase, it will just detect before it is just detect the CI class, the asset type, and then it created a CI. Then CI need more data, right? Like who's the person using it, what are the application running, what are the software versions, what are the relationships with other CIs. So exploration phase will find these things and update the existing CMDB or existing CIs. So this is the 4 stages of discovery. So this is how discovery will run and get details to ServiceNow. Now I'll show you in ServiceNow. Just
What is CI configuration item?
okay. CI is configuration item. CI as a CI is a short form of configuration item. Okay, there is a okay. I'll show you the difference between CI and an asset. So you know asset, right? What is asset?
Yes.
Okay, I'll Okay, I think if not, okay. Okay, see, um, so there are two things. One is AMDB and CMDB. AMDB is asset management database. So, did you work on ServiceNow? Have you ever experienced on ServiceNow?
I do not have any
Okay,
experience
fine.
within
So,
ServiceNow.
okay, fine. So you'll have all the details of an asset in AMDB. Let's say any other tool or CMDB. It's just a table with a list of assets with serial number, make, manufacturer, these things. And the cost of it and the depreciation. These things will be calculated on AMDB, asset management database. But we need logical things like who's the user using it. What are the application runs on it. Uh, what are a dependency or what are the link between CAs? Let's say there is a physical server. You may configure like the network team or the server team may configure 10 to 15 VMs on the physical server. Then the physical server CA need to be linked with all the VMs. Every VM will have a CA, right? So these CA need to be linked with a relationship within a CA. So asset is a physical aspect. So if you see a laptop, you see server, that's an asset. The logical aspect of an asset is called the configuration item. So configuration item is nothing but a line. It's just a entry on the CMDB of asset. Every asset will be linked to one configuration item. Every asset will have a CA 100%. Did I answer your question? Like at least
Yeah,
50%.
sure, understood. Thank you.
Okay, fine. Fine. Okay. Okay. Mm, okay. Now we'll move to yeah. Okay, usage table. Excel, Excel, Excel. Okay, I think it's Australia, right? Then okay. So in the previous version, the software installation will be the backend table. So you need to open it through a table name only. But like in Australia instance, they have given it as an application inside license operations. So once discovery runs, I showed you, right? These are the list of applications installed on my PC. So if it's my office PC, all these application will come here. This is the table will have list of all the application installed in your organization. Let's say your manager comes to you and ask for give me the list of all the PC which have Adobe Acrobat or Java or any other application in case like JetBrains. So specific application, anything, Miro. So if someone comes to you and ask for a report of list of all the users using it or list of all the CAs uh, which these application installed. So you can just come here, you can just filter out these data and you can send it over to them. It's that easy. It's not complicated. But previously in other tools, it's too complicated. But like ServiceNow make it like very user friendly. So this is where all the application will be, all the installation come through as an entry as a line item. So this is called a table in ServiceNow. So this is called install table. So if you see, there is a display name. The display name is application name, obviously. And what is the publisher and what is the specific version of the installation. And there is a thing called discovery model. We'll discuss now about discovery model. and installed on. These installed on will show a CI name. As I said, every asset will have an CI. So mostly based on company. Few company use serial number, asset serial number as a CI name. Few company use a separate naming convention. They will have a separate naming thing. However they want. Let's say let's start with CIH, CIL, so something like that. They will have an own format about the CI naming names. So CI name will be the host name of a PC. So every PC will have an host name, right? The host name will reflect here. And if the host name or the asset is allocated to a user, then the username will be shown. So let's say you pulled a list of installation, but the installation is not having the assigned to name, then it means hardware asset team is not allocated a specific asset to the user. That's it. So you can find, so you can inform hardware asset team to allocate these PC. Once they're allocated, it will give the name of all the users. Last scanned is when was it's scanned through discovery. It will show a date. So you can from there you can check whether it's a latest discovery thing or 1 year older, 2 year older. So these kind of entries you can see from here, the installation table. Then comes a discovery model. So same how the data goes to install table, same data first comes to discovery model. So from CMDB, so from discovery, it will come to discovery model table, and it will create a new entry here for every software. So every software, regardless of the user. So if you check on install table will be based on, let's say, you can see, if you see install table, same filenet eform desktop used by multiple people. So it created a same, even though same version and edition, it created a multiple entry. But on discovery model, it will not create multiple entry, because like every version and edition, it will create one entry, and from that entry, you can see who are the user using it. So why discovery model is created? To do normalization. So what is normalization? To understand normalization, you need to know a thing called content service library. So yeah, this is called content service library in ServiceNow. Okay, so ServiceNow is a market leader. As most people know, as of today, ServiceNow is used by 80,000 plus organization across globe. That's not a small number. 80,000 organization. It's not users. It's not like application installation. 80,000 companies, like the large companies, small companies. Most people use ServiceNow now. ServiceNow is a market leader. Like all other competitors are no way matching the number of ServiceNow. Why ServiceNow gone in terms of ham and sam? Most companies are moving to ServiceNow. Why? Because it has content service library. Content service library is a database. So database will have a data. So what data this content service library has? It has list of all the softwares across globe. Across globe. So in real time, so this is PDI, so it is showing the number less numbers. In real time, ServiceNow has like around 4,50,000 or 5 lakh different software. It has the data of the correct publisher, version, edition. Everything ServiceNow has its in its own database. So this database, so let's say I showed my this one, this installation table, this installations. See, if you check, I'll go with, yeah. See, if you check Google Chrome, the publisher is Google LLC. If you check Google Drive, the publisher is Google/Chrome. So, but everyone know the publisher is Google, but it is showing different. So discovery will get these names only. But like if it created multiple names, see, for Microsoft alone, it created a Microsoft and Microsoft Corporation. So if the installation will be like this, you can't compare this with whatever software you bought. So whenever you buy 10 software, you must use 10. So that's called software complaints. So you should use less, not more. If you are using more, you need to opt in for true up. Yeah. Um, yes. So likewise, there are a lot of mismatch in the data. So we want a consolidated data, right? We want a defined data. We want a correct data. We don't want this misinformation. So what ServiceNow will do, once discovery runs, all the data comes to discovery model um, table, and it will compare the data with this content service library data, and it will try to find out the four things: publisher, product, version, and edition. So these are the four things you need to find out. So our service now will try to find out. See, if you check on discovery model, four things: publisher, product, version, and edition. It will just try to get the correct details of these four. It will not do. See, here it shows SQL Server 2012. Here it shows Microsoft SQL Server Standard 2017. So it tried to find out the publisher, because there is no Microsoft here, but service now find out how. It compared this data with content service library and it found out. So publisher, product, version, and edition, it found out. So likewise, ServiceNow will try to find this data. So why this data is required? To compare with the procurement data. Whenever you procure, you know, right, what are the publisher, what are the product, version, and edition you procured. So you create an entitlement on an entitlement table. So to do reconciliation is comparing whatever you procured versus installed. Let's say you bought 10, your company should use only 10 installations. If your company is using 20 installation, that's non-compliant. So that's non-compliant, and that should not happen. So as a SAM admin, it's your duty to prevent that. So to check, you can't log in and check thousands and thousands of laptops. So in the back end, to check that only, this feature is enabled. The first and foremost work of any SAM admin is to check the software compliance. So software should be compliant. Whatever you bought, you should use less, not too less. It will affect your budget. You try to match the procurement number and the usage number. So to compare the procurement data with us, because procurement data, it will be correct with the correct publisher, product, version, and edition. So you need to find out the correct service. Now need to find out the correct things, and it will compare both the things, and it will give a complaints dashboard. So will service, let's say installation comes to, so let's say 10,000 installation come across your even your organization has 1,000 laptops. If every laptop has 10 application, 1,000 laptop will have 10,000 entries. Will ServiceNow be able to find out all the 10,000 software's correct publisher, version, and edition? No, ServiceNow cannot. So it will try to find out most, at least 90 to 95%. Like after other 5% will be like in four status. So we have four normalization. It's called normalization. The finding out the correct publisher, version, product edition is called normalization. So once it's found out, it will automatically go to normalized. So it means it's require no additional action. So partially normalized. Partial normalized means ServiceNow found out publisher and product, but unable to found out version and edition. So these things will fall on partial normalized. Manually normalized, if you've done any manual changes rather than ServiceNow finding it, you go and you've given the correct details, it will go to manually normalized. Match not found, ServiceNow unable to find anything. Publisher, product, version, and edition, all four. So we'll do one thing. We'll take one. Okay, we'll take one match not found, and we'll try to move to manually normalize. Let's see. The number is 74 on match not found, and manually normalized is 72. Now we open. Okay. So it's Microsoft product, but ServiceNow unable to found out. You just click on it. That's how you manually normalize things. It will open a form. So publisher is Microsoft. So publisher is Microsoft. See, ServiceNow discovered these things, but ServiceNow was not what ServiceNow was not unable to confirm it. It's just found out like ServiceNow don't know whether this is the correct publisher or not. So the product is O365. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, Office 365. Version, like you don't have to give any version. You can just click on save because it's a cloud product. Okay. Now it's saved. Go to license operation, discovery model. Okay. Okay. We'll just 74 match not found. See, so whatever changes we have done, it's updated and it moved to manually normalized. So in large organization, if we match not found or partial normalized, we will have 2000, 3000 entries. You can't manually do everything. ServiceNow will update content service library every week. So this checking will run every week. ServiceNow itself will update it. In case of manual intervention is required, let's say there is an audit coming in for a specific publisher, you just want to just normalize that publisher's data, you can do manually. And in that instance, you have to manually intervene. Otherwise, it's automated. You don't have to do anything. So this is discovery and normalization and discovery models. Clear? Any doubts on this?
No, Divakar.
Okay, thanks, Arun. Okay.
Divakar, if we are
Yes.
getting a product from the if you are getting a product from the publisher or vendor,
Mm,
and if you are running a discovery source, na, what
mm,
will be the publisher name? Whether it will be the publisher name or the vendor name? Because based on the procurement details, the SAM team or the HAM team will update the publisher details, right?
correct.
If you are procuring it from the vendor, what
Mm,
name they will update it? Either the vendor
publisher
name or
name.
the publisher.
Publisher name.
Okay.
Publisher name only. See, you can buy software from anyone. Like software, there are a lot of software vendors, like anything and everything. But like you should give the publisher name, not the vendor name. Vendor may change.
Okay.
Okay, contract may end after 3 years.
Okay.
Vendor may change. You one product you may buy or bought in let's say even in the Microsoft, most companies I have seen buy few products from one vendor, buy other products. Let's say computing devices, end user like Office, Power BI, they will buy from one software vendor, and server products they go to another software vendor. You can't change name, right? So you have to always give Microsoft. Yeah, that's how it should be.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Okay, we'll take one from Ham. Stockroom management. Okay, okay, we'll take disposal flows. Okay, so here in Ham side, we'll see about disposal orders. So disposal workflow. Um, Disposal is like integral part of asset management. Like if you keep on procuring, you should always dispose hardware. If not, like your storeroom will be filled and like and also your books of accounts. the asset details, because every asset have a financial value. So it will keep on increasing, and like in real time the laptop is not working, but like in paper it might have value, and the space is also limited. You can't keep all the assets to yourself, so you should dispose. And as per GDPR, you should not use non-warranty asset, or if it should be in extended warranty at least. In For server products it should be on support, extended support, AMC. So if we use a non-warranty product, in case of any issue happened by through the product, or because of the product, any server, let's say server crashed, you don't have a support. You can't go to Cisco for or Lenovo or HP to get support, and also the financial loss will comes to you. If we have a support, it also comes with the insurance. So in case of anything happened because of the any financial loss happened because of the specific hardware failure, you can always claim insurance with the vendor, so that like any lawsuits filed based on because of this financial loss can be compensated by insurer. So you always make sure you use only warranty and in support assets, not non-warranty or not on support assets. So 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 this is how. So once like the asset is non-warranty, you move the asset to the storeroom, and then you update the asset status as in store. Okay, so in ServiceNow, every storeroom will have an entry, and it's called all stock rooms. So if you let's say your company has 10 storerooms, so it will have 10 entries, and the storeroom name, let's say second floor B wing, third floor A wing, Chennai, or Bangalore, Whitefield, Block A. Likewise, like anything and everything, the specific storeroom name will be given here, and the location address will be given here, and who is the manager managing it. These details you can find from there. So all the asset need to be disposed, so will be in the store only. So you can only, so if the asset is not available in the store, you can't dispose it. You can't raise a disposal request. So asset needs to be in the store. So you make sure that have a list of asset which available in the store. So one thing you have to do before raising a disposal request. So few things actually. So first thing, data needs to be erased on the asset, whether you're going to dispose. Let's say you're doing it for an in-house company, or you're supporting a client. So you should always inform them the data need to be cleared before disposal. So you'll have a insight engineer. So data can be removed through multiple ways. So you can we have a software called Blanco. So Blanco is a data wipe software. So by installing that Blanco, you can it's a paid software. You have to buy license. Once you buy the license, and you can wipe the hard disk. So one license per hard disk. So you can buy n number of licenses and use it for n number of laptops or devices, server, any hard disk, any data storage devices. So it will just erase the data, and hard disk can be reused. It will be in the working condition. Or you don't have a budget to buy Blanco, we have a hard disk degusser. Degusser is a machine, like it uses electromagnets to destroy data, but like a hard disk cannot be reused after that, after destroying the data. So you can also use that, or few people use a crusher to crush the hard disk physically, so that like data cannot be uh, retrieved. So once data part is taken care, you have to send the asset details to your finance team and ask them for a current value of an asset. See, let's say your asset has a warranty of your laptop has a warranty of 4 years or 3 years. So as per our book of accounts, your laptop value should be zero after this 3 years or 4 years. So you just check with you send the details of serial number to the finance team and ask them for a current financial value. So once they confirmed zero, we got go ahead. So we can go ahead and place disposal order. Um, we'll just give new stock room San Diego. Okay. Assigned to. So assigned to is like who's the person who will work on this disposal order. Who's the person will go to storeroom and scan those assets. These things. So we'll give Abraham Lincoln. So vendor is like e-waste vendor. If you have any e-waste vendor, you should onboard them on vendor table and you can click it. Like as of now, I'll give Citrix. Or it's not mandatory also. You can just click on save. Now planned assets. I just need to add the list of assets. Okay. So as I told you, whatever the assets available inside the store, it will show here. So we'll just click on few assets. Okay. So first one, so it automatically triggered a task to Abraham Lincoln to verify the assets planned for disposal. So we'll just copy and do manually. We'll just verify. So you have to verify. Just click setting, verify. Okay. It's not opening. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So it's verified. So the Abraham Lincoln need to verify. Verification means he need to physically see the asset and he has to verify. That's it. Once it's verified, closed complete. He just had to complete the state and just update. Okay. We'll duplicate workspace, hardware to workspace. See, it triggered another task. So these are automated flows already created by ServiceNow. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to configure. You don't have to deal with anything. It's these are called automated flows. So you just have to work on any engineer who just have to work on. So this is like work ready on day one. If you want to do disposal, once implementation is done, once hand over by technical team to you, you can work on these things directly. You don't have to do any configuration. No integration is required. Nothing is required. You just have to schedule pickup. Now we'll do the schedule pickup. So you just have to select the vendor, these things when it is scheduled. Let's say scheduled for today. Vendor ID name, any contact number, pickup details, these things. Once it's done, you just have to close complete, update. See now as a departure. Um, Okay. Vendor ID is like 00001. Pickup contact. Naveen. Some data. Okay. No verified assets have been departed. Okay. Just have to mark it and depart. So it's in transit. The stage is moved all these assets to in transit, and the substate moved to pending disposal. Just have to click on update again. Yes, closed complete, update. So 7 asset has been departed. You just have to refresh it. So vendor confirmation. Once the asset received by the vendor, they'll give the confirmation that asset received by them. Was complete, update. So please close this task after receiving confirmation from the vendor. You just have to confirm it. So then it will create another task for attach disposal reports and certificate of data. So once asset disposal is done, they will give two certificate. One is certificate of restriction, one other one is certificate of data restriction. So both the things will be shared to you. Once you receive those things, you just have to attach and close this task. Just have to course complete, update. Okay. Just have to mark it, action, dispose. So see, the stage of this request is completed and the asset state is automatically changed to retired and substate is changed to disposed. Whatever changes, whatever the state in previously may be, it will automatically change to retired disposed. Just have to close it and update. Okay, please add. Okay, we just, okay, attachment is mandatory. Okay. Copy, paste, closed complete, update. Okay. Okay, certificate disposal, yes. Update. Close complete and update. Okay. See, asset disposal done. So this is how you do a disposal. Likewise, ServiceNow has automated flows for like many other things, for loan or asset, for RMA, or for transfer orders to move assets from one location to another location or one site to another site. So we have transfer for donation, for repair orders, anything in for asset attestation. So all these things will have a automated flows. You don't have to manually work or you don't have to know the process or anyone need to know nothing. They just have to work on the task. So if you assign the task will have a description. They just have to focus on what the task says. They just have to work on the task assigned to them, and then the work will be completed after multiple tasks. So this is like a sample demo topic for Ham Pro. Yeah.
So, Diwakar, I have a question
Yes.
here.
Yes, please.
Okay, this is regarding disposal. You were
Yeah.
stating that once the activity is being assigned to an asset engineer,
Mm.
he has to do physical check of the
Yes.
asset that needs to be
Disposed.
removed. Yeah,
Mm.
for removal.
Mm.
In that scenario, in our
Mm.
case, it was an easy as it was only 4 to 5 examples. Say if
Okay.
we are having around 4,000 asset, is it
Mm.
a manual activity that where the
Yes.
asset
Yes.
engineer has to go and scan all the asset, then it
Yes.
needs to get uploaded within ServiceNow,
Yes, correct. It's a manual activity. See, 4,000 assets you'll not do on a single disposal request.
right?
You split it as a part, like let's say 300 to 500 asset per request, and see, manual intervention is 100% required because every
Mhm.
physical asset will have a data, and data is very crucial to IT companies. So if any data goes out, or let's say you raise a request for an one asset and another asset goes out, okay, then
Mhm.
it's very high data risk there. So it may, if the data leaks from the hard disk by the disposal vendor, and then it may lead to heavy uh, suits and cases to your organization. So on data part, definitely all the assets should be physically verified. 4,000,
Okay.
5,000, that's not the number. Any number,
Mhm.
any some person has to verify physically the asset, the serial number at least one time at the starting. Because what will
All right.
happen, as you said, like 4,000, 5,000. I have worked on site closures. I have sent thousands and thousands and tons of electronic e-waste. What will happen? You may raise request for one asset, but another asset will go out, and the asset status of this asset will be changed to disposed. After 6 months, you will find the asset, and then you find you need to allocate the asset to a user. You find it in asset database. The asset status will be disposed. At that time, then you have to raise a security incident, and it may has lot of consequences. You just have to give justification why still the asset is there, and what asset is gone out. You have to find that asset, whether the data sanitization, whether the hard disk removed on that asset. It's too much process. Rather than going for that, like you have to physically verify once. That's required.
Okay. Is there any way, say, for example, an asset engineer has scanned the asset for
Mm,
about 500 or 600 in numbers?
mm,
Is there any way where that Excel can be uploaded to
yes.
ServiceNow and that can be identified?
Yes.
So ready for
Oh
disposal,
yeah.
right? Mhm.
ServiceNow has a agentic app, mobile app. So if you have
Okay.
your all the assets are barcode pasted, you can just scan using that mobile app. The mobile works offline also. So let's say there is no network in your storeroom, that's fine. They can just if you assign to an any engineer, they just have to log in using their username and password of ServiceNow. Once logged in, they can just go inside the storeroom and they can scan the mobile. Once they came out and to a network place, and they can upload it. Once they upload it, it will automatically come to ServiceNow. ServiceNow
Okay.
is giving all these feature. Yeah, you don't have to. It's not a separate product. It's already included in Ham Pro, so you don't have to buy anything, any license for it. You can directly use the mobile app, ServiceNow Now app.
Yeah, that answers my query. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, thanks. So everyone is experienced, right? All three. So yeah, it's just a career path. Like if you're an analyst or an consultant, you can go for an senior consultant and architect. ServiceNow has like very good market as of now. A few people may disagree, but like compared to other developers or compared to other domains, ServiceNow has very good opening as of now. So if you're 10 plus, easily you can get 30 plus, 30 LPA in across anywhere, whether it's in Chennai, Pune, Bangalore, regardless of a market, you can easily get 30. And if you're 5 plus, like you can get somewhere between 10 to 20. that's easily achievable. You don't have to prepare day and night. You don't have to work too much to prepare. Nothing you have to done. You just have to learn what is ham, what is ham, and if you try for a consultant role, in 5 years plus, they can easily get a normal consultant or technical specialist role. So this role will obviously pay somewhere around, as I said, like 20 to 25. They can get 7 to 8 years. So compared to other domains, ServiceNow has like very good market as of now. For market demand, I just want to show the Naukri page. So I just searched for software asset management, just Chennai and Bangalore. We have some 5,400, but let's say out of that only 10% is relevant. We have 500 job postings as of now. Let's say I just click on 25 to 50 lakhs salary filter. Then we have software asset management analyst, consultant, uh, software asset management, that's Flexera. We have ServiceNow ITAM consultant. 15 to see their requirement is 5 to 10 years. They're ready to pay 15 to 25 lakhs. As I said, let's say if you're somewhere between 7, 8 or 6 plus, you can easily get 18 to 20 LPA. That's normal. But like if you go for other domains, as of now, currently the AI and other things are going on. People is not easily getting jobs. They're getting salary, but like getting a job is like very hard compare to service now. So we have lot of openings across companies. Sorry. And then these are the course content. I think everyone received course content. If not, just message me on WhatsApp. I'll share the course content for SAMPRO and HAMPRO. So this is not a technical side of, we don't cover a technical side of SAMPRO. Let's say we are not, this is not a SAMPRO developer course or ServiceNow admin course. This is software asset management using SAMPRO course. So we cover most of software asset management, how to do software compliance, how to create a report, ELP report, uh, how to do reconciliation, reclamation. So managing software via ServiceNow. This is what we cover. On addition to that, like we always need a publisher knowledge. So on the last day, we will cover Microsoft licensing basics and Adobe licensing. All other things are like ServiceNow software asset management things only. So these are capabilities of SAMPRO. We will cover all the capabilities of SAMPRO, limitations, applications, like everything of how a SAMPRO will work and should work. Same with the HAMPRO. So we learn about hardware asset management using HAMPRO. Everything and anything and everything about HAMPRO. What are the capabilities? What are the limitations? What are the features? What are the automated flows? As we saw the disposal flow, we have multiple automated flows. We'll cover everything. What is asset, CI, capex, opex? What are the different tables? What are the difference between consumables, hardware, asset? These things, stock room, stock rules, everything. Along with the how to create a dashboards and reports for your senior management. Along with the course, if you're opting for SAM, you'll get a licensing basic study material for Oracle, Microsoft, and Adobe, and also you'll receive a recording of all the classes. And ServiceNow is based on table, so I'll share the table. I'll have a list of all the tables recorded in for a SAMPRO and HAMPRO. I'll share those table and also PPT which we use in the class, and also I'll have some notes and interview material. Whether you can refer it to your work. Let's say you got some issue with your organization, you just want to resolve. You can learn from that notes, and also you can use it for interview preparation. Same for HAMPRO. For HAM, will add a CMDB notes and CSDM notes. So on same thing. Yeah. And yeah, we have two options. One, you can join our batch class. Most people are busy now, busy today, so they are unable to join. So I'll just share them recording. So we'll have less than 10 only. So I usually keep my batch class in single digits. So you can opt for a batch class. As I said, it will be on Saturdays and Sundays. So morning 9:30 to 11, 1.5 hour. So Saturday and Sunday, every Saturday and Sunday for 4 weeks, eight classes. And for HAM, it will be on the evening. So based on how many people are joining and their requirement, we can be flexible. Flexible. We'll start with 3 or 4. So mostly 3 to 4 will start, and it goes for 1.5 hour. Same 8 weeks, 8 days and 4 weeks. So if it's a batch class, it will cost you 15,000. If it's a one-on-one, also we can provide one-on-one. Only you will be there, no other person will be there. It can be scheduled on weekdays. On 10 day, within 10 day, we can complete all the course, or within a week also we can complete the whole course, whether it's a ham pro or sam pro. So it will cost you 30,000 along with the, if you opt in for a one-on-one, we'll do free resume and ATS resume, and also LinkedIn and Naukri optimization. And that's it for today. Any questions? If you want to join, just ping me on WhatsApp. I'll share you the details. Any questions?
Sure, Diwakar.
Okay, thanks, Arun.
And thank you so much for the time and valuable information that you shared with us. So we keen
Thanks,
on
Arun.
to just think about the training session and give a heads up on your WhatsApp.
Yeah,
So is
sure.
it like 15,000? We will be sharing only the SAM Pro, or it consists both the ham and SAM?
No, 15,000 is SAM Pro. If you, let's say you opt in for
Ah,
SAM Pro, it's 15,000, and whether it's a ham Pro, it's 15,000.
okay.
So if you join both,
Okay.
we can do it for 25,000.
Okay. So with the 15,000, there will be any extra extra activity like you will be optimizing the Naukri and LinkedIn profile if you pay 15.
No, we don't. We can. I'll charge extra for it. We can do it. Yeah, I'll help you. Don't worry.
Okay.
Naukri, I'll
Okay.
do it.
Thank you
If
so
you are
much for
searching for a job, if anyone's searching for a job, I'll do it for free. No issues. Naukri and LinkedIn, I'll do it for you. If you keen on, if you're very much interested in switching job, you're trying harder, I'll support you. That's not an issue.
most of us are here are experienced only. The only thing is we are going to skill up with the current trends and we are going to
Yes.
switch out as per the market standards. So I know where we are right now. So and thank you so much for your time and giving us the valuable information you had with you.
Yeah, thanks, Arun. Thank you so much for your. Yeah, yeah, that's it for today. And you all
So
got your.
Divakar, I
Yes.
wanted to understand because I'm new into service now. Is the
Mm,
basic understanding such as admin course is required for me to
no,
understand about ham
no,
and SAMPRO?
no. What are your experiences? What
I do
domain
have experience of close to 5 years, but
on?
I don't have experience in
Okay,
ham, AMPRO
that's
or
fine.
SAMPRO.
What are your experiences on last 5 years? Where did
Yeah,
you
it
work
is
or
into
what domain?
hardware asset management.
Then that's more than enough to learn Sam. See,
No, my
fresher,
question is about the
yeah,
tool.
okay.
Is the basic understanding of the ServiceNow admin course
No,
is required? It's not
no,
necessary. Okay.
not necessary. See, fresher join these courses and crack a ham and Sam interviews. So
Hmm.
there is nothing like, even a person not seen a service now, not know what is ham and Sam, they can learn. That's how I designed this course. This is not like an experience or an add-on course to your knowledge. This is from basic. That is the reason in SAM. You, so in SAM, I know. Knowing just SAM Pro alone is not enough. You just need a publisher knowledge. What is Microsoft and what are the agreement types? What are the products, multiple products? What are the difference between those products? What is the difference between standard and data center edition of Windows Server? These things need to be addressed. Both is required to crack a SAM interview. If you know SAM Pro alone, it will not help. If you know Microsoft licensing alone, it will not help you to crack without a tool. So we'll cover both these things. So if you go out for any other training, they'll cover either one of those. They'll not cover both. So I know what it is required because I take interviews. So all these things are required. That is the reason I increase the time to, usually people will take 1 hour class. So I want to give more information and complete it within a month. I don't have to want to drag it to a 2 month course. So it will be 1.5 hour daily. So that's more than enough to know from basics to a pro, everything.
Sorry to interrupt, Diwakar.
Yes.
I do have one doubt. So is
Hmm.
it in SAM we need to create the catalog forms and all? Doesn't need that, right?
No, that doesn't need catalog item. It's a separate. See, for software catalog item, I'll show you how to create a catalog item. But any which way, SAM admin will not have access to catalog creation.
Okay.
And
It
SAM
will be
team is
done to the
also not responsible for catalog
Okay, got you.
creation.
Got you.
So it's not
Got you.
their responsibility. I'll show you how to do it. That's easy.
Okay.
I'll show you, but like
So,
any which way, if you're checking SAM, you'll not do it. You just instruct
okay.
the
So,
other team to do it. Yeah.
if you are paying it now, when will be the class starts? Divakar? Is
Yeah,
it
class
like the
starts
next
next
week?
Saturday. Next Saturday. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
18. Okay. Thanks, sir.
Okay, bro.
Thank you, Divakar, for the highly
Thank-
knowledgeable session.
Yeah. Any other questions?
So nothing from my side. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Chandrakant, any other questions? Okay, fine.
No, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. Then thanks all. Just ping me if you're interested in WhatsApp. Okay. Class starts at next Saturday. Bye.